Hello everyone, welcome to another video episode of Appy Hours. Today we're going to be focusing on eBay, how to buy and how to sell on this platform. My name is Lewis and I am a reference librarian at the Delray Beach Public Library. Let's go ahead and get started. In this class we will cover how eBay works, how to create an account, how to buy an item, how to list an item for sale, how PayPal works, and how to create a PayPal account. eBay is one of the most popular online shopping sites available in many countries. It's a place where buyers and sellers can come together and trade almost anything, and I do mean anything. Okay, so basically a seller lists an item on eBay. The seller chooses to accept maybe only bids for an item, which is an auction type listing. Or they can offer a buy it now option, which allows buyers to purchase the item right away at a fixed price. In an online auction, the bidding opens at a price that the seller specifies and remains on eBay for a certain number of days, such as a week. Then the buyer places the bids on the items. When the listing ends, the buyer with the highest bid wins. In a buy it now listing, the first buyer willing to pay the seller's price gets the item. To create an eBay account, you simply go to www.ebay.com and click on Register. Just like most accounts, you'll be asked to enter a name and an email address and to choose a password. And if you're attempting to buy, sell, or contact a member, they may ask you also to provide your contact information. When you click on Submit, you're agreeing that you've accepted the user agreement and privacy policy, so definitely make sure you take a look at that. If you would like to change or correct any of your information, just go to My eBay, which is usually located on the upper right-hand corner of any page on eBay. Then you're going to go ahead and click on the Account tab. Then go to Personal Information. So how do you buy an item? Well, first at the very top of any page on eBay, you have a search bar. You're going to go ahead and find an item by entering relevant keywords into the search box. So let's say in this example, you're going to go ahead and type in Millennium Falcon Lego because it might be a hot item for sale for the next holiday season. Okay, and once you see the results, you're going to go ahead and click on that item for more information. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and click on where it says Contact Seller on the right-hand side of the item for sale. You can view the seller's business reputation by looking at his or her feedback score and read the comments left by previous buyers in order to be sure that this is a seller that you can feel like you can trust. You can either place a bid on an item, purchase it instantly by using Buy It Now, or make an offer. Remember, all bids are active until the listing ends. If you win the highest bid or the seller accepts your offer, you are obligated to complete the transaction. To purchase an item with a Buy It Now option, simply click on the Buy It Now button. You can pay with any method that the seller accepts, such as PayPal or any particular credit card, major credit card. Note, after you won or bought an item, it's a good practice just to make sure that you send your payment to the seller within 3 days. Because when you finish purchasing an item, even though you can provide feedback to the seller can also at the same time provide feedback about you as a buyer. On the next page, you can review the details of your order. You want to make sure that you have the correct mailing address. And then you want to select your method of payment, PayPal versus PayPal credit. The difference is that PayPal will pull from your, like say your checking account, for example, whereas PayPal credit actually functions like a credit card. So it's a delay payment, but you're paying it back with interest. And then you're going to go ahead and click on Continue. If you're paying with PayPal, log into your account with your email and password. After you log in, you want to confirm the details of your order and click Confirm and Pay. Okay, congratulations, you're done. You can go ahead and print your order details and view your estimated delivery date. Okay, and what if you want to list an item for sale? Selling on eBay is a great way to make extra money and have some fun doing it. To get started, you can go ahead and click on the word Sell at the top of most eBay pages. eBay will guide you through the process of listing your item step by step, including helping you find the best category. So in this example, you'll go ahead and start typing a description of what it is that you're selling. You want to find one that looks like the one that you're trying to sell. It'll save you a lot of time in terms of entering information. Before you can sell on eBay, you must be a registered eBay seller. You want to make sure you sign up to accept PayPal. You want to make sure you research your item in order to get an idea as far as how much you can sell it for. You want to make sure that your item is legal and okay to sell on eBay. You can't sell your siblings, I'm sorry. Select an item format such as auction or fixed price, or you could do both. Again, you want to search existing listings in order to determine pricing ideas. And then of course you want to make sure you calculate the shipping costs. And finally, you want to go ahead and create your listing showing as much detail as possible and showing many different photos from different angles of the actual item itself, so people will feel more comfortable and they know exactly what you're selling and what condition it is in. So what is PayPal? Well, PayPal is a safe, secure, and easy way to pay for items when you buy on eBay. If you have an email address and a credit card or bank account, you can use PayPal in order to pay. Your bank and credit information are not revealed to other members. If you sell items on eBay, you could also use PayPal to print shipping labels and packing slips and pay for your eBay seller fees. However, you might find that you may be able to save money on shipping by taking the item directly to your local post office and purchasing postage there. PayPal offers seller protection and buyer protection, plus you can become a PayPal verified to confirm your identity and help you stay secure. How do you create a PayPal account? Well, to sign up for PayPal, you simply go to paypal.com, click sign up in the upper right hand corner and follow the prompts. You get to determine whether this is going to be a personal account or if you're going to be using this for business. And then you're going to hit continue. And that's pretty much it. And next, we're going to go ahead and do a demonstration, a live demonstration, as far as how eBay works, both purchasing and trying to sell an item. You know, you're into coins, and you want to look for like a mercury dime. Okay, now right over here, you can either buy them as lots, like a series of dimes, or you could buy a single one. There we go. This one has a lot. Okay, so this one is circulated. If I click on there one time, it's a good deal. Looks like $2.95. And I've already purchased one from this particular person. So normally it would say buy it now. In this case, I'm going to say buy another. Now over here on the right hand side, you see the seller's information. You see their username. This one's called Microbay. And on the right hand side, this is all the feedback that they've been receiving. So if you go ahead and click on that, you can see all the feedback they've received over the past year. So here they're saying, awesome, thank you very much. Great buyer, nice coins, and fast shipping. So this gives me an idea as far as how good they are about quickly shipping it out. If the item that they ship is as they describe it on eBay. So I feel pretty good about that. They have a huge positive response on their particular page. So I'm going to hit buy another. And I only want one, so for quantity, I'm going to leave it as 1. Okay, so right over here where it says pay with, I don't want to use my credit card, I want to use my PayPal account, so I can go over here where it says show options. I'm going to click on PayPal. And here I'm going to go ahead and log into my PayPal account. Great, everything looks good. And so it's showing that I am using PayPal. I'm shipping to this particular address. And the total order is $2.95, and it's free shipping. So I'm going to hit confirm and pay. And that's it. As you can see here, it shows that I will be receiving this item by May 13th. It shows the total cost, my order number. And if I want to, I can click over here where it says see order details. And that's it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and try to sell something. From any page on eBay, you can go ahead and click on the sell icon over here on the right hand side. And let's say I have a DVD to sell. Let's say I want to sell Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. And as I'm typing in that, it shows me a bunch of potential options I might want to choose from. So right over here, it says Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince DVD. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And let's see what options it gives me. Okay, it's not the Blu-ray disc. The one that I have is the widescreen edition. There it is, widescreen edition, right over here. We're going to go ahead and click on select. And what's great about using this particular option is that it shows all the product information for me. I don't have to actually enter it. And then I'm going to hit use this product. Okay, here we go. So it automatically puts you in the category of DVDs and movies, DVDs and Blu-ray discs. Okay, it is in DVD format, not a Blu-ray. Then where it says photos, I could leave the default photo there, but I like for my listings to stand out, so I don't like to use the stock photo. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of here, and then I hit the plus sign where it says add photos. And I'm going to select all these items and hit open. Now the photo that you normally have in the first box right there, that'll be your main photo that will show up when people do a search. Okay, now you'll notice at the bottom of each photo you can go ahead and enhance any of these particular items. So let me just play with this just a little bit because I feel that my photo is a little bit faded. So I'm going to play with the contrast just a touch. There we go, that's not bad. Play with there we go, and turn down the brightness a little bit, and that way it's a little bit more clear for people to see. And while I'm at it, why don't I go ahead and check the other ones as well. Yeah, it looks a little bit too bright, so I'm going to bring down the brightness just a touch. There we go, maybe increase the contrast, hit save. Now, for any particular item, you want to make sure that you take a bunch of photos. When it comes to DVDs or books or any other items, I like to take a picture of the front, the back, especially when it comes to DVDs. You want to go ahead and open it up so people can see what it looks like. I like to flip it over so to show them that there are no cracks, no scratches on the particular DVD, so that way they're buying with confidence. Okay, and then you can scroll down to see some of the other options that you might want to include. Now this is not a box set, so I don't need to click on any of these other items over here on the right hand side. Let's see, there's no special edition except for widescreen, which I don't see here, which is fine, we can ignore that. Okay, region code, it's a US DVD, so we can click on DVD 1. There we go, the language is in English. And the release year, I don't have that information with me right now, but we can go ahead and enter that later. Let's go ahead and scroll down. We don't need to add the leading roles or modified items. Okay, and then down below where it says item description. Thank you so much. Happy bidding. You can sell it as a fixed price. Let's say you know it's a hot item on the market. You know you could definitely get $10 and you don't want to wait for a whole week. You can list it as $10 or whatever fee that you feel is appropriate. Or you can do it as an auction style. Now, if you do it as an auction style, generally if you leave it at least 7 or 10 days, eBay will not charge you an additional fee. If you only do it for 1 or 3 days, they might charge you a few cents. And then you get to choose when you want to start your listing. I always like to do mine immediately as soon as my listing is submitted. Now for the starting price, as a generalization, if you want people to watch and to be having like a little bidding war, you want to start low. especially if you know it's going to sell. So you might for this one, I might start off with 99 cents. But let's say it's an item that's worth significantly more and you don't want to lose money, you might want to add something called a reserve price. Now what that means is, people can start bidding on it through the period of the week, but if they don't reach the minimum price that you're willing to sell it for, you will not be obligated to sell the item if you prefer not to. So let's say my reserve price is $5 because I got this DVD for free somewhere. Okay, if you want, you can add a best offer. And I only have one DVD, so for quantity, I'm going to leave it as 1. Now, I'm not sure what the benefit is here for allowing buyers to remain anonymous to other eBay users. I personally like for eBay users to know that there are several people bidding on this particular item. So I will leave that unchecked. Where it says make a donation, you can choose whether or not you want to donate a part of your sales to a charity of your choice. When you click on that little checkbox, you can select what percentage you want to donate, as low as 10% or as much as 100%. If you don't want to choose the default charity that they listed here on eBay, you can go ahead and select another nonprofit that you want to contribute to. And then down below, what payment options do you accept? So I usually do PayPal, and any payments I receive will go directly to that particular account, and then I can have it withdrawn and sent to my bank account afterwards. Sales tax. If this is just a one-off kind of thing, you're only going to sell maybe a handful or maybe a dozen items, this may or may not be relevant to you. But if you're going to do this more as a side gig or as a legitimate source of income, you might want to go ahead and include sales tax so that at the end of the year you're not overburdened with taxes. So since I'm in the state of Florida, I'll stick with, say, 7% sales tax. Okay, and when it says return options, you can select whether or not you accept returns. I'm pretty confident about anything I ever sell on eBay, so as a generalization, I will give them 14 days to return it. I think 30 and 60 days is a bit much to wait to see if whether or not a person likes an item or if it was damaged for some reason. That's why I show multiple photos, so that way they know that it's not cracked, it's not damaged, and so 14 days I think is sufficient. And then and it says, when it says return shipping, who's going to pay for the return shipping? If it's going to be the buyer or the seller. Now, when it comes to shipping, a lot of people, in order to attract more buyers, they might offer free shipping, or if you don't want to do that, especially if it's a low-priced item, maybe you want to go ahead and take the item that you're trying to sell. In this case, it's going to be a DVD. I'm going to go straight to the post office and use their machine that you can access 24 hours a day, even if it's closed, and I'm going to find out how much it costs. So let's say the furthest point from Florida might be Hawaii, so I'll type in the zip code 96818 at the post office, and it turns out it might be $2.50 in order to ship it. So I'll do that as a flat fee. Okay, handling time, I usually like to do it within 24 hours, but you choose, what is more plausible for you. Maybe it's 2 or 3 business days, whatever is more convenient for you. And when it comes to international shipping, again, completely up to you. Okay, now if you let eBay calculate what the shipping might be, right over here where it says package weight and dimensions, you want to go ahead. So for the DVD, it's going to be really small. We're going to say maybe it's 5 inches by 7 inches by 1 inch. Okay, that's the package, and the weight is probably, I don't know, 10 ounces. And then it says item location. This is where you type in, whatever zip code you're shipping from. So that way they have an idea where it's coming from and how long it'll actually take to get to them. Now, right over here, it's saying the fees are $5, and I'm not sure why. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll up all the way up here to find out what happened. Okay, so I see the shipping fees. The reserve price. Wow, they're charging me $5 for a $5 reserve price. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and remove the reserve price. And when I do that, I'm going to go to the bottom and hopefully... There it is. My fees are now 0. Now, as a generalization, I recommend that you go ahead and click on the preview button in order to see what your listing will look like before you actually list it. So here we go. We have the title, Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince DVD. WS means widescreen. Starting bid is 99 cents. And the shipping is going to be $2.50. Great. And right over here, you can see all the photos that I posted, including the backside of the DVD, so that way they know it's not actually scratched. And it looks good. I'm happy with the description. And it's like new condition. I'm going to exit out of here. And then finally, hit list. And that's pretty much it. So I hope this was useful to you. If you have any questions, please go ahead and contact us on any of our social media accounts. I hope you enjoyed this and found this useful. If so, please make sure you subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends and family. Until then, we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day.